Hello to Creative Productions and Public Speaking. I'm going to be explaining a little bit about what we're going to be doing for the rest of the quarter. You're going to be reading a book and doing some activities and answering some questions, but it's not like any book. It is called The Last Lecture. I am going to be uploading some PDF versions of this book. I'm also going to attach the YouTube link for the audiobook. So that way, whatever you have going on, the different sections that I'm going to assign you, you can either listen to or read or both. I think this is a really interesting time to be reading this book, and really, I've been wanting to do this with my electives for a while. So, Creative Productions, we had big dreams about making that senior book with everybody's picture and quotes and superlatives and things like that. We probably aren't able to pull that off now because we would have to contact everybody, and it's much easier to do when we're in school. Public speaking, I definitely was going to do this unit with you. Now we're going to do it together. You'll be required, like I said, to read and answer some questions and do some activities. I'm going to assign you maybe one part per week and an activity, but this is all going to culminate in you giving your last lecture at the end of the school year. And this would be much better to do in class together. It's emotional, it's fun, it's just a great activity, especially if you're a senior right now. But I just think in this time of this health crisis and quarantine that we're in, this is something that is really putting our lives into perspective. And in this book, the professor, he knew that he was going to be giving his last lecture ever. We didn't know that we were going to be in that school for the last time on March 13th. Keeping that in mind and thinking about the future going forward, and even kids who are returning to school next year, this is a time where you realize that you can't just take things for granted. We're going to be reading this book, answering some questions, and then finally giving our last lecture. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to have us all join a Zoom meeting and we can give our presentations to our peers, or if I will just have you submit a video of you giving your last lecture. It's meant to have pictures and slides that go with it. So stay tuned on what we will be doing with that. It all depends on the capabilities of everybody at home. Anyway, some of you still haven't really been active in the classroom, and I know that core classes kind of mean a lot, but I do have to give you a grade. So please give me something to grade. Okay, stay tuned for some last lecture. It's really good, and I hope you like it. And I just think that this will kind of be something reflective in this time of uncertainty and stress and struggle with trying to finish this school year. So miss you all. Talk to you soon.